Bonjour, my babies. Let's make some Creole Jambalaya. So let's add some bacon fat. You know we like our bacon fat. So we can saute our meats in that bacon fat.
So jambalaya considered like a staple of Creole
It's a
food?
staple of Creole food. So it's based off of Spanish paella, but in they used saffron, which something we cannot get in New Orleans. Wasn't a staple, saffron. So we use tomatoes or tomato sauce, and that's what makes it the Creole jambalaya. So I have some Patton's hot sausage, and this is greasy. So what I like to do is take it. I like to take the hot sausage and boil in some water to get rid of that grease. So and it also helps the rice will get that reddish color from this hot sausage, the grease from the hot sausage. And now we have our andouille sausage. So this is Crescent City Meats. This is from New Orleans. Okay, we're gonna cut that up into little small pieces. Let's do this. Then the ham seasoning, which is just chopped ham. So we saute the meats, the andouille sausage, and the ham seasoning down while the hot sausage is boiling to remove some of that grease. And then I'll add that hot sausage to the pot. And I will add the shrimps in last. I always add the shrimps last. They don't take as much time to cook. And I don't know if you can see that grease is going into the water.
You see that there?
So I won't have as much grease in this pot. You can see the water's turning a reddish color from that grease. And then I will fry it in the pot. And this is the way I cook hot sausage when I'm making a po' boy. I boil it in the water and then I fry it. Okay, let that saute down, and then we'll add our seasoning, which is the Trinity, which is celery, onion, and bell pepper, and the Pope is garlic, and I also have shallots and green onions. So we want that meat to fry down. And if you see that hot sausage, you can see the red color. The liquid has a reddish color to it from that hot sausage. And this is a one pot meal.
What does that mean when you say one pot?
Everything is going into the pot in one pot. You don't have to use more than one pot. It's easy. You just throw everything in one pot and cook it in that same pot. Except in the hot sausage, but everybody don't broil the hot sausage. So now let's add the seasoning.
Have you ever messed up cooking jambalaya?
No. I never had an issue cooking. But you can. So let's add some Creole seasoning. But not too much because I did add some to the shrimps. So I don't want to add too much right now.
What do you like more, jambalaya or gumbo?
Oh, I like gumbo. Okay. Now we can add our tomato sauce, which makes this Creole Jambalaya.
Why is that?
Because in New Orleans, we have tomatoes, so Creoles use tomatoes. The Cajuns, they don't use, their jambalaya is normally brown because they don't use tomatoes. But that's New Orleans. Tomatoes was indigenous to New Orleans, and so we put that in a lot of our foods. And let's add the shrimps. So we're not gonna.
Got any tricks on cooking the shrimp? Because I know those are usually overcooked a lot of times from people, right?
So yeah, you cook them until they're pink. So I put them in last, and then we're gonna add the rice. So now they're not cooked down yet. They haven't turned pink. So I'm gonna add the rice, and then I'll cover it once the rice is in and let it cook down. So shrimps don't take that long to cook. So you always add them last to your dish. So let me get this rice. I'm gonna add a bay leaf. And then there's liquid in the pot. So I'm gonna add 3 cups of rice and incorporate this rice into the ingredients. And then I will see if I need to add water. And it looks like I do, because I'm gonna do the finger test. The finger test, I can tell I need more water. So the finger test is when you add the water, and it should just be the water come up to that knuckle, the first knuckle on your finger. And then you know you have enough water. So let me stir this up a little more. Because you want to cover this rice. So we good. So now let's cover this and cook it for like 20 minutes on a medium heat. And then the rice is gonna cook. And once the rice is cooked, then it is ready. About 20 minutes. Bonjour, my babies. Good old Creole Jambalaya.